February 13th, Thursday, Mark 7:24-30. Today's Gospel reading begins as Jesus tries to escape the crowds of people. Jesus was tired and he needed time to rest and pray. He hoped to find a place where both he and his disciples could be alone and rest. So, Jesus goes to Tyre, a Gentile territory where the people are considered unclean by the Israelites. However, a woman whose daughter had an unclean spirit heard that Jesus was in Tyre, and she quietly entered the house where he was staying. The woman was Greek, and in that day, all Greeks were considered dogs by Jewish society. This woman was viewed as one of the least in their eyes, and as such, she should have kept her distance from Jesus. But the woman was desperate and yet hopeful. When she approached Jesus, he asked the woman why she was there. Jesus realized that it was highly unusual for a Greek woman to approach him. Despite this, the woman spoke directly to Jesus. She told him that even the dogs were permitted to eat the scraps that fell from the master's table, and she would be more than content with the scrap that Jesus might give her. The scrap that she was hoping for was restored health for her daughter. Jesus was astounded at the woman's faith and courage, and he immediately told her that the demon had left her daughter. And when the woman arrived home, her daughter was well. This gospel passage teaches a number of lessons. First, let us be humble to acknowledge that we are all unclean and therefore unworthy to approach Jesus. Second, it is important to have the courage of the woman to beg for the mercy and grace of Jesus. Let us maintain the faith that He can do miracles in our lives and that His mission is still to reach out to the outsider, the sick and the unclean. Lastly, the Gospel reminds us that salvation is for all. Although Jesus started his mission in a small territory in the Middle East, his command is to spread the gospel to all nations. Wishing you a good day, Father Paul, CSSR from Bangalore.